All right, what's going on, everybody? So, in this episode of the Update 2.0 journey, we are going to be doing the Tornado ADV along with the F111 Aardvark. And I do have both of these in my main account, and I do have the ADV at level 20 on my main account. Although I don't really play it too much because I'm playing like my F3R, the my farmer, and just other jets that I play. But I do feel like I do need to start playing this one a little bit more because I do know that it was nerfed. Um, and I think they did mm, pretty good with that nerf, especially with the toad decoy. Before it'll you could shoot like two or three missiles at the ADV, and then the toad decoy will take two of the missiles, which I think was a huge mistake. Um, so now they have it to where it can only take one hit and then it's done for. But of course, with it being maxed out, you're able to use it. The cooldown is 15 seconds. So I don't have a problem with that. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they nerfed the agility, and I know they did quite a bit to it. Um, but let's see if the upgrades changes that and makes it back to a very capable, I guess you could say, heavy fighter. So as usual, we'll just go skim through the upgrades. We're not going to go into extreme detail. Actually, let me change this. Let's see. I think it's this one that I'll align with. Oh, that was not bad. That one's pretty good. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. We'll go with this one. Equip, and then canopy. I'm gonna go with the dark one. All right, perfect. Yeah, I like that one. All right, so let's go over the upgrades for what I've chosen for the ADV. Once again, if you're not on the test server, you can actually go to the Play Metalstorm shop and click on the upgrades tab on there, and you can actually play with this, and you'll see the alterations, the changes that it does for each one. So that way you can get an idea of something. If you're looking for something more damage, you can check that out. If you do, if you want speed, more hit points, things of that nature. But keep in mind, it's a give and take type situation. So it gives you something to look at and play with. I suggest everybody to go to the Play Store website anyway, because you can get 50 universal parts once in the morning and once in the afternoon. So that way, I mean, it's free stuff that you're able to get to help build up your jets. And then there was one thing that I also wanted to chime in on. I did find out that there's a lot of misinformation going on about this update. Um, Take everything with a grain of salt that you hear. Don't think that, oh, this is gonna be like so. I mean, it is a big update. Don't get me wrong, it is a big update, but you're still gonna be limited on what kind of missiles and cannons you're gonna be able to utilize on it and stuff like that. Um, so just just hear the information from. I mean, if you're not on the Discord, Metalstorm Discord server, you can always check on, I think, the social medias that Metalstorm is on, and that way you can check with that and cross reference any kind of information that you're receiving from third party people, whatever the case is. Even for me, if there's something on here that I've mistakenly said, I try not to lead anybody astray. I go off of what I know from playing the test server and what I've seen on the Discord test server and stuff like that. So I try not to lead anybody astray and give any kind of misinformation. Um, so just be wary of hearing it from, oh, well, this person said that this other person said that they're going to be doing this, they're going to be doing that, this and the other in this update. That there's a lot of misinformation that's going on out there, and just be wary of that, and just double check everything and double and triple check everybody, whatever information that you're getting in. Um, and just make sure you're trying to get as much truth out of everything as you possibly can, because some people just like to spread rumors and stuff for whatever reason and make it seem like everything is just changing within the game, which there is a lot of changing, but not everything is changing. And like I said, everything that I'm showing you is subject to change, but I'm showing you from the actual test server on what's going on. Not, oh, from what I heard is this, that, and the other. Anything that I hear, I let y'all know this is what I heard from, and I try to say, like, whether it's from the test server or stuff like that. Any questions that have been asked on the chat, I revert back to what I've seen on the test server. Either there's no answer, no reply, or like one of the main things is if the what is it? The where's the candidate? Oh, they don't. I don't have it on this one. It's on the other one. The aim assist. Um, is there going to be something done with the aim assist? As of right now, let me double check the test server real quick. The Discord test server, because I still haven't heard anything from them yet. Um, I don't know if they're planning on doing some up, updating to the test server or what the case is. So just bear with me for a moment. Let me see what we have in the test server chat. No, that's not it. It'll be the okay. Yeah, I think as of right now, the last thing I've seen from them. Okay, it's just talk from other content creators. Tree includes options that reduce F-16's passive already reduces. What if you take your question and swap the F-16 out of the rack? Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're just discussion. There's just some discussion about the aim assist, but it's not from the developers. So it's not from the devs. It's from within the community, talking about it, having discussions about it on how it may or may not. Sorry about the beeping. I was trying to charge my phone up, but it's keeps disconnecting and reconnecting for some stupid reason. Um, yeah, they're just talking about aircrafts that have like the F-16's passive, the squirrely thing, whatever I forgot what it's called. How that one could also play a factor into that, as well as the RAF. So there's just discussions of that, but nothing from the devs that I can see. So just take any and all information, unless they're actually on the test server. Take everything with a grain of salt, and just like I said, keep an eye on Metalstorm's socials, so that way you can actually hear from them. I know that they did post a Ask the Devs questionnaire, and there was a lot of questions that were asked. And hopefully they'll do like a live stream or post a video on their socials about some of these questions, and hopefully we can get some answers about them of what they plan on doing going forward. And but we'll see what happens. But I mean that's as far as I can go with that topic anyway. Just be wary of any and all information that's being given to you. Like I said, even information that I'm giving to you, because everything is subject to change. And maybe I misunderstood something. That's a possibility at some point. I try not to understand things, but I've been doing a lot of these videos when I'm already after work, and extremely tired and stuff like that. So weary eyes make mistakes, and so just keep that in mind going forward with all of these with the updates and changes. And just I would definitely suggest trying, because I don't know how the currency is going to be with this update. I wouldn't make me myself. I'm not going to tell you to or not to. Me myself, I'm going to hold off on doing any kind of like major update or upgrades to aircrafts and stuff like that, purchasing new aircrafts, um, or upgrading aircrafts to get them to level 20, something like that. So that's just me. I'm gonna hold off on my onto my silver that I have, any gold and stuff like that. So that way when the update does go live, I don't know if they're gonna offer some of these upgrades, kind of like how they did the blueprints, how you can pay cash for them, silver for them. Um, I don't know if they're gonna do that or not. There's no word on that aspect of it. To the best of my knowledge, it's still just from crates, the daily rewards on the shop, the A shop, stuff like that, the the flight pass. So I'm just gonna hold off onto my stuff until it goes live, and then I'll see from that point if I want to upgrade or update or build up, boost up some of my jets to level 20 or whatever, if I even have enough credits silver for it. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it and see what the Tornado ADV can do. I forgot to look at the mods that I have. So I got faster flares, and then I put improved targeting on here as well. Just because I feel like it'll be very beneficial, especially for the ADV. So let's go ahead and jump in once again. We are on Icebound is the next map. And then let me make sure I got the bots on hard. Perfect. All right, so let's get in it and see what happens. Let me know what y'all think so far about the videos I've been posting. If y'all like them and stuff like that. If y'all like the way that I'm doing it, just the brief summary, doing two jets at a time. Like I said, I'm trying to be able to get all of them done with. N3, MiG-21, JF-17, 20, MiG-23, ADV, F-100. All right, so yeah, because I'm trying to make sure, I'm trying to get everything, I'm trying to get all of the jets done with, because I want to be able to give y'all the ability to see them in action, as opposed to just doing a few of them and stuff like that. I think it was like 8:15, but I'm sure it might be able to go faster. So let's go towards everything and just gun it. I bumped my mouse. Sorry about that. 8:56. 887. No, should not have done that. 907. Okay, I think 907 was about the max I was able to do on that one. Alright, so let's get into it and see what we can do here. Okay, the agility seems to be a little bit better. Oh, the cannons are nice. Oh, I like these cannons. Deploy my flare. Oh, yes. The cannons, the agility looks nice. Number 4 is on my cheeks, trying to clap them. Beautiful. Oh, nice. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my God. Put it around on the KF-17. Yeah, the agility on this is crazy. Oh, he's up top. How many flares I got left? 2 flares. Alright, let's get a resupply. I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely like how this plane is flying now. I did not mean to switch on. Freaking hunter missiles. Oh my god, if flare is not for decoration in this battle, did the flare gods bless me? Aw, man. Okay. Yeah, I definitely like how this plane is flying. The cannons are fucking powerful. The agility, the speed. Yeah, this thing, if it rolls out like this thing could easily be one of my top favorites. Yeah. This is going to be dangerous if this one goes out there like this. It'll make some of the tournaments more interesting, that's for sure. Just for the fact that, you see a lot of the J20s and farmers being blocked. And I know the ADV used to for a while when it first came out. But yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next one real quick, which is the F-111 Aardvark. Make sure I got that selected. And let's check out the upgrades that I have chosen for it. Well, we'll go over the mods real quick. Faster flares and output improved targeting, just to make it quicker to lock on while you're doing it. Because remember, the Aardvark does not have any cannons. All it has are missiles. And then I believe 6 missiles, I believe. I'll double check on that. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, let me pop this one up. There we go. All right. So we'll go with this one. For my plan for this one was going more towards kind of like the agility aspect of it, especially trying to evade flares. Evade flares, evade missiles, and trying to do lock on and try to do damage as much as possible. Um, and then here we go, because you can see the damage plus 125%, but the lock angle is what kind of hinders it some. The lock time minus 6%. Speed on it, turn rate is good, acceleration on it is good, and also the blast radius. All right, so let's go ahead and let me take a look and see. Okay, so it's 6 missiles that it has on there, 5 flares, and it's what, faster flares, right? Yep. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the advanced stats. So 271 hit points. Top speed is supposed to be 813. Cruising speed 418. So just keep all this in mind. And remember, once again, everything is subject to change. And then also, if there's anything you want to take a closer look at, pause the video so that way you can take a look at it. Because I don't want to take up too much time doing these videos because I have a lot to go to. All right, so it's already selected, and it'll be the same map as before. Team Deathmatch, Icebound Snow. So let's go ahead and pop in and see how it works in battle. Now, I'm not going to do the flight test of the speed going straight, just for the fact of, if I'm not mistaken, it takes a while for it to get up to speed. And I want to get into the action, especially because this thing does not have any cannons. All right, so first things first, gain altitude. All right, so we're at 9,000, 10,000, 11, 12. I hit my fuel regen. So even with thrusters fully on, all right, so we're at 27,000, and I'm sure I could keep on going higher, but Okay, so they do have a 111 as well. All right, so now that I'm out of missiles, I'm gonna dive straight into. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna come over here to this one because everybody is over there. So I peeled my wings back to gain some speed. 12, 13,000, or 1,300. I'm sorry, not 13,000. Oh my God. Let's get some of this fuel regen back. Gain altitude again. So we are losing 3.6. That is one of the downsides to this jet is the fact that you have to go dive in, climb back up. I mean, you could easily stay in that area if you choose to. And yeah, I know I'm a dog for spawn. All right, now once again, I'm not gonna go to that one. I'm gonna go to this one in the center. Oh wait, hold on. I need to line back up because I don't want to smack into the freaking cliff face. All right, here we go. Okay, I think that would be their other. Beautiful. All right, so I can gain altitude again. So I guess today flares are not just for decoration. So I do wonder how high can I go without stalling? Or before I stall. Oh, I'm stalling now at 27. Okay, I'm at 28. Was it 28,000? Did I hit 28,200? Oh, let's pull these wings back. Okay. You want to shoot at me, F-111? How dare you? How dare you? All right, so let's see. I need to get a resupply once again. Wow, they are all by our spawn. Holy crap. So, I got that one. Okay, perfect. All right, so this time I'm not going to go too high just for the fact that I want to be able to get into the battle, do some more damage with missiles. There we go. I need a resupply once again. And see, this is definitely the downside to this aircraft is consistently just being able to shoot 6 missiles, resupply. 6 missiles, resupply. It's very similar, like it's like the J-20, but the difference with the J-20 is that it has the free look, so you could be going this way and then shooting at shooting missiles, which gives it a higher ability to do things. Close protocol. Let's see if I can protect E6. And now I need. See, if I had more missiles, I'd be able to take out that other one. And there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I do like this plane. I find it to be very boring for me. I like the dogfighters. Um, I do like the faster flares aspect of it because, like you've seen before, you're able to avoid the missiles um, being shot at you and stuff. Um, but I don't know. Like I said, I like the jet. It's okay. It just doesn't really fit my playstyle. I like the dog fighters, the nitty gritty, get in there, punch you in the face, and keep going. But I could definitely see this being some people's favorites of being able to gain altitude, rain hellfire on people and stuff like that. And but of course you are limited, like I said, with the ability of the lack of missiles of being 6 missiles. You fire your 6 missiles, then you have to get a resupply. I've seen some people on like air sub that will shoot their missiles and then purposely crash. Then they'll respawn, fly up, shoot their missiles, crash. I personally don't like that concept, but whatever works for you works for you. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, so let's see what's next on the agenda. All right, so the next one is going to be the F-14 Tomcat. Um, I do got to say, I do like this paint job. I actually purchased it and have it on my main account. So I really do enjoy this one. And I actually do have my F-14 at level 20 right now. So I am interested on how the upgrades are going to affect it with this one. And then after that will be the MiG-29 Fulcrum. I do have this one also, but I think I have it at like a level 8, I think. 8 or 10, something like that. It's like a mid level that I have it at. But I don't know what mods to put on it. I'm thinking Daredevil and Disruptive. I'm gonna go with that. Daredevil's and Disruptive. Um, I do like the Ghost Protocol. But yeah, so those are gonna be the next two on the next video. And then after that will be the F-16 J-10, MiG-31, FA-18 Hornet, JF-17 Thunder, Su-27, so on and so forth. If you want to look at, which jets are coming up, you can change your hangar to hangar level. That's how I'm going. Like I said, two at a time. So ADV, Aardvark, and then next one's gonna be F-14, MiG-29. I do have some squad mates that are looking for specific jets on how I'm gonna be showcasing it. I just told them they're gonna have to bide their time and wait. But I did show them the Play Metalstorm website and tweaked it a little bit, the planes that they were looking for and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so that's gonna be it for this one. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, let people know about the videos that I'm posting. Like I said, I'm trying to get to 500. Any and all help is greatly appreciated. And I look forward to having this channel grow and hopefully become something that people who play Metalstorm will look at and have fun watching my videos. But without further ado, that's going to be it for this one. Peace.